guys for coming out on a Wednesday night, I think. This was a lot of fun writing the sequel to the book, the first one, The Silver Bear, and I want to thank Claiborne for publishing my book and believing in the first one, and then Jessica for editing everything, which thankfully, because I'm so good, it didn't take a lot of work. Jessica. But it was a blast because this one I actually had a deadline on. And the first one I just wrote over about a 5-year period as I was writing between scripts. And on this one, they told me they wanted it in a year. They said that a book a year was a good thing for an author to have. So I kind of took that seriously. Only later did I realize that they were just kidding, and I could take as much time as I needed. But it was a lot of fun. The character stayed with me, and I thoroughly enjoy writing him. He's kind of a, like I like to say, he's kind of a shade of gray, which is every time you want to like him, he turns you against him, and then when you want to not like him, he brings you back. So it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoy the second one. You don't want me to read anything from it, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
All right, if somebody will give me a copy, I'll read something. I don't have it memorized.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. Thanks, Claiborne.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll just read the beginning.
Read about Dorio.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, my friend Rob Dorio is here, and there's a character in the book named Dorio who you'll find out about.
I'm sure he gets killed.
So I'll just read you the opening and maybe a little bit of the beginning. Chapter 1. If you're asking me to look back on my life and find answers to your questions, or if you're hoping for an explanation or an apology for my actions, you're going to be disappointed. I haven't softened. I have not changed. Once I commit to killing a target, death follows. I told you not to like me. It's overcast in Rome. A wall of gray clouds have rolled in and settled over the city like a conquering army. Shop owners and businessmen cast upward glances, trying to gauge whether or not rain is inevitable. They think maybe the sky is just posturing, threatening, but they unpack their umbrellas just the same. I'm dressed in the dark slacks and long-sleeve sweaters commonly worn by locals this time of year. My Italian has steadily improved, though my accent will never be without flaw. I had hoped to master the inflections to be able to pass myself off as a native, but my speech pattern lacks authenticity, and I am easily pegged as an English speaker within a few short sentences. This has hampered my ability to blend in, which I've always worn like a protective coat in the States. As such, I have learned to say as little as possible. I make my way up a street named the Largo della Sette Chiese and head for a small restaurant crammed to the breaking point with tables and customers and food and waiters too busy to give a damn about smiling. The menu is authentic Roman, as is the customer service. Servers drop off plates and silverware and expect patrons to set the tables for themselves. Most tourists aren't smart enough to frequent the place, the Argretino de Trascolator, preferring the homier pasta and fish shops around the Spanish Steps or near the Colosseum. I drop into a wooden chair across from my fence, my middleman, an astute stoic businessman named William Ryan. He's been my fence for a couple of years now, and though we relocated to Europe together following an assignment where my old fence was gunned down and I killed my father with my bare hands, if you haven't read the first one, our relationship remains strictly a business one. That's all I'll read for now. Wow, I just gave away the first book.